Weapon damage, what explodes. 4. Resolve up to 3 targets of their sin. For so much weapon damage as fire damage, consuming all stacks and dealing increased damage per stack. If 5 or more stacks are consumed, those hit have their movement speed reduced by 50% for 8 seconds. Okay. So that tells me I need to try to stack 5 sin on players. It's going to be hard to track in multiplayers, but multiple targets. 5. Condemnation. Condemns all targets in front of you, dealing so much damage each second. If the targets are under the effect of sin, they take increased damage. Okay, so I see what they were talking about in the video. Build up sin, build up sin, build up sin. Do condemnation first, because it says it doesn't wipe out the sin. If the targets are under the effects of sin, they take more damage. And then hit them with this one, because this one gets rid of their sin stacks. Yep, absolve them of their sins. And then there's the mana one. Restores mana each second as you channel. While channeling, your physical mitigation are reduced by 15%. It's just a simple AoE explosion. So aura, pop an aura before going into a large fight. Yep, so turn the shield into an aura. Start stacking sin. That seems too mechanical for a stun. Because you got to do this, wait for whatever the cooldown is on it, and then force it up, and you have to hit the same target, or it does nothing. So let's stick with charging up sins, aura in a big fight, condemnation, and then absolution. That when I get surrounded, and then mana when I need it. Okay. See how things go. Funny thing is, this game is pre-alpha, and it's a little choppy in-game and stuff. But streaming-wise, I get no skip frames. I get full 30 FPS. And then when I switch over to the Division in the evenings, that streams like crap for some reason. My skip frames constantly goes up. My FPS drops down to 10. So I don't know what's going on. I'm using my business class service, which is 80 down, 20 up. Actually, it's 15 up, but I'm actually getting 20 up. But I'm only paying for 15 up. Need to move over to the Kansas City side where I can get Google. $70. Well, I'd have to get the business class, which is going to be like 140 bucks for 1 gig up, 1 gig down. That's awesome. Let's see how many people are streaming today. I notice there aren't very many people doing the pre-alpha. Yeah, there's 6 of us streaming. Wait, what? Uh-oh. I'm an idiot. I didn't change my title. I'm still playing the Division. That's what I get for not going down my checklist. I managed to forget something. We are loading. Still not got me on that current list. There I am. Nope. Wait. So there's another person. It's not me. So they're up to 7, 8 including me. There I am. 7. So there's 7 of us streaming Crowfall. Looks like code's already done for the night. Alright, let's get back to it. We need to turn down sensitivity. I'll have to do that when we get out of this one. So last night, it was, or the night before, Friday, it was kind of slow mouse turning. It was set to 20. I turned it up to 30, and now it jumps, but that might be just a glitch. Add stacks. That thing, that's not doing what it's supposed to do. 2. 3, 4, 5. Absolution. Slow cooldown. So you can add to 6 stacks. Oh, we got 3 compressors. I'm not gonna get anything. There's nothing there. One of these things now stuck. No comms. We can't even chat in game yet. It says to hit ENT, but that works. I can click it. No auto run yet. Good boy. Out of combat speed's better. Whoa. Come on, hitting the ground. And I'm next. Not really liking the professor. Let's try one of the other ones. So we've got the champion of the night left. Watch the video on the knight.
The knight is our defensive melee character. He's our tank. You're going to want to be on the front line soaking up as much damage as possible. When you see an incoming attack, use your right mouse click to block. And you can block as long as you have stamina. All of the knight's powers use mana, which is generated by using your left click attack. The third time you use your left click attack consecutively, you'll also snare those who are hit by it. Use your onslaught combo on button 4 as your staple. 444 will knock down targets in front of you. Press K to check out your other powers, and don't forget, right click to block.
444 to knock them down. Right click to block. See what else we have. Okay, left click. Slash in front of you, weapon damage, generating 1% mana if you hit. Slash in front of you for weapon damage, generating 1.10 mana if you hit. Spin in front of you, dealing weapon damage, generating 1.2 mana if you hit. Reduces movement speed by 50% to all hit. Block. Raise your shield and block our attacks, reducing all incoming damage by 90% and preventing crowd control effects. Also has a chance to punish attackers who strike you while blocking. Allies behind you benefit from increased damage reduction. My C. Leap into the air, creating a vacuum at your feet, which pulls all nearby enemies and damages them for so much. Weapon damage as crushing damage. While in the air, you are vulnerable to physics, impulses, and damage effects. That's a weird one. So instead of leaping at targets, you leap up and pull enemies toward you. Weird. Okay, one is pursuit. Charge forward while the input key is depressed. When the input key is released, deal so much weapon damage as crushing damage. If you travel more than 5 meters, stun all targets in front of you for half a second. That could be good. My eyes. Shield slam. Charges up your shield. You shield. Charges up, you shield. And slam up to 3 enemies in front of you for up to so much damage as crushing damage. Based on the length of the charge. Charges over 66 guarantee a critical hit. He's got too many charge